Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Becky Thames here live for The Drive at 5, and I am sitting at the ball field. I'm going to have to keep the Drive at 5 super short today because my son's baseball game is getting ready to start. But listen, I wanted to talk to you about Amazon title optimization. Now, I talk about optimizing your listing quite a lot on Amazon because, in my opinion, well, no, not even in my opinion, it's a fact. The title is the number one real estate on an Amazon listing. Hey, Shamela, thanks for joining. So the title. So let's talk about the title for a minute because, I have been listening to Jay Abraham. And Jay Abraham is, if you don't know who he is, he's a brilliant marketing mind. I'd love for you to look him up and listen to him on YouTube because that's where I listen to him. But basically, he goes around and helps companies with their marketing, but he's like a marketing genius. So one of the things that he says is if you have ads that aren't working, if you have marketing that's not working, what most people will do is they'll go in and change the whole complete ad. But what he suggests that you do is change, of course, one thing at a time, and you always start with the headline. And he even gave an example in the one I was listening to this morning on the way to work of a furniture store, and a quote-unquote heading to them or title would be the greeting as soon as someone walked in the door. And so they tried different things like, hey, how are you, or good morning, or good afternoon, and they kept tweaking and changing that first introductory offer. But what they found is the number one greeting that changed and improved their conversions or sales was, what ad brought you in the store today? And I just thought that was brilliant because what ad brought you in the store today? That could tell them what, where their marketing was working the best, for one. And if they said, well, I want to look at the bedroom furniture, or I'd like to look at the living room furniture, or whatever it is, that's definitely something that you can do. Sorry, my battery's going low. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. So let's talk about the title optimization. So I'm correlating that introductory, as soon as you walk in a furniture store, ad to the title on your Amazon listing. It is the most important thing, and it's where you should put your keywords. Now, you do not want to keyword stuff your title on Amazon. And I usually say, when you're selling items on Amazon, you want to go wide instead of deep. And what that means is you want to sell going deep on those sales. But with your title, you want to pick one keyword or one long tail keyword and drive deep on that. You don't want to try and rank for 50 keywords or 30 keywords, because you only need one. You're one keyword away, or you're one product away. Russell Brunson says you're one funnel away for his ClickFunnels, but I'll tell you, on Amazon you could be one product away. I've done it. I've sold one product well over 7,000 times in like one day, 1,218 times in one day, in July of 2015, the exact same product. So I know you're one product away, and it's because of one keyword away. You only need one keyword, maybe that your competitors aren't using, or maybe they are using it. So that's just something that you can think about. But and remember to read your style guide, because some style guide for the titles have 50 characters and others have 100, depending on what category they're in. So you want to make sure that you are you're optimized and also in the right category. So just pick 2 to 3 search terms that bring the majority of your organic sales. And also remember, you have to continue to make data-driven decisions. Because you have that awesome keyword today doesn't mean that it might be an awesome keyword tomorrow. So you always need to look at the data and make those data-driven decisions on your products. So I hope this little video about the Amazon title optimization works for you. Hope it gives you some ideas of things that you can say. One thing I do want to give you is the proper structure of an Amazon title, and this is so important. So always, especially now, Amazon is continuously changing, and you have to stay up with the changes. I know, like just yesterday, I got an email from, hold on guys, my phone's about to die. I got an email from, hold on. There, sorry. I got an email from a guy that watched a video on YouTube that I did 10 months ago. And in that particular case, it was still relevant, and it was about eBay, so it was still relevant. But guys, if you watch a video that I did 10 months ago on Amazon, it is not relevant anymore. And so I want to encourage you to stay up to date with all the changes on Amazon. But here's the proper way to have a title. You want to have your brand name first, and then the feature, the material, is it plastic or wood or whatever, the key ingredient, the product type, the model number, the size, the package count, the color, the flavor, etc. And this was in an article that called the Amazon SEO Strategy by Shannon Roddy, and it's a really good article, but he breaks it down for you on the a great example of an optimized title. But be sure that you watched your categories and your nodes on Amazon, and read that style guide so that you know whether you can have a 50 character title or a 100 character title or an 80 character title. And do not go over the amount of characters that are allowed in your category, because if you do, your listing will get suppressed on Amazon and none of your buyers will be able to see it. So that's what I wanted to share today. And the last thing before I go to the game, happiness is, and I just posted this on my Facebook wall before, on my last break, what time that was. But listen guys, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Becky Thames. I'm super duper excited about helping you earn your first dime online. And so have you ever been watching videos on YouTube or Facebook, and you see people giving examples of this is what you do, this is what not to do. Oh, I could improve this listing. And I've done it myself, and I have no idea whose products these are, that I'm looking at. So I was watching a video, and it was so cool because someone was on my listing. Now, I have been on trainings before when there were like thousands of people on the trainings, and when someone got on their listing, they were like, that's my listing. Never ever do that, because you never want to tell people what your listings are, right? Well, this guy, or actually it was a guy, it was two guys, they were on the webinar, and they were talking, they clicked on my listing, and they were going on, it's a funny idea, and they were super duper laughing about it, and they were commenting on how well the description was, the keywords, the title. I mean, it's like perfect. It's like rock solid perfect, and that's why I make a ton of sales on it, and the conversions are high. But listen, they tried to find it, right? They tried to find my supplier. Now, this is not my private label product. Let me just disclose that. This is not mine, but it is someone's. And so they tried to find the supplier, and they couldn't find it. So I just thought that was kind of funny. And of course, they didn't write in and say, oh, that's my product. But it did make me feel good that they thought it was a very well-written, great, optimized product. So that's what I wanted to share tonight. If you want to get more tips from me, and I'll put this link in under the group, come to my Facebook group. It's called Cha-Ching with Becky Thames. Cha-Ching with Becky Thames. And I will share with you exactly how I had over $1.3 million in sales after I lost 7 cents on my first sale. So if you're not doing well on Amazon, and one more little shout out. Thank you so much for everyone posting their GIF about how your e-commerce experience is, because it's so funny and sad sometimes, depending on how their experience was of the little gifts that they're posting regarding their e-commerce experience. And so if you have a great or a bad experience, post your gift. I'd love to see it and comment on it. And if you're not doing so well, let me know and I'll see how I can reach out and help you. Hope you all have an amazing day. I'm off to a baseball game. See you soon. Bye.